Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Vertical Slice. I'm Gareth, and today we shall be slicing into the classic, The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. So I already launched the game because for some reason, whenever I launched it on the main menu, it just crashed immediately. But launching it into the game straight off works perfectly fine. So Oblivion should hopefully require very little introduction. If you've played or heard of the Elder Scrolls games before, it's, came out in 2006. In fact, it came out almost exactly 15 years ago. I think it was 20th of March 2006 it came out, so it's just had its 15th birthday. And it is another one of the many and large Bethesda open world games. They kind of like the Skyrim game, of course. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is like the largest one. It's the one where they took a lot of what this game and then Morrowind before it also did, and kind of either improved on it or streamlined it. And some people, they look at this game and they say, oh, it's not really, or they look at Skyrim, I should say, and they say, Oblivion was better or Morrowind was better before that. But each game is it has been an improvement in some ways, and in other ways you can view it as a downgrade. But I think for me, Oblivion has been the one that has kind of like caught the best of both worlds, in that it has this open world. It has a gigantic open world, and we should show you quickly the map. There's my beautiful character. So it has this map. It's the Cyrodiil Map, and it is pretty enormous. Like I was trying to compare it to Skyrim, and like it feels just as big as Skyrim. It has multiple towns. It has multiple quests. It has the whole adventuring thing out in the wild. Dungeons to explore, quests to do, etc. And I think the things where people look at it and say, oh, Oblivion is worse than Morrowind is mainly in terms of talking to people. So, we have this person here.
I've already told you pretty much everything I know about. Nothing much more I can help with.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you'll have to ask Gogan,
oh, yeah,
my lout of a husband, if you need to know anything else.
She's asking me to
I'm
deal
sure
with this
he can provide very highly
of,
detailed descriptions of the women.
gang of women who accosted him and robbed him blind, apparently. But in the Morrowind game, you could, because there was no voice acting or very limited voice acting, you could talk to people much more. There was a lot more detail you can get about the world. Whereas here, everything you really get is like quest related, or occasionally.
Everyone's saying there's trouble at Kvatch. The whole town destroyed.
Yeah.
Only a few survivors.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of trouble at Kvatch, but we're not going there because that advances the main quest.
Attracts the worst. Has to
So that really is what Morrowind has over Oblivion, in that because it has writing, it means they can do a lot more depth on the world. I've only played a tiny bit of Morrowind. I'm going to hopefully play more and then maybe do one of these videos as well. That's weird how that guy's shadow disappeared when he was closer to me, but then came along when he got further away. Maybe there's something. Maybe it's where the sun is. Maybe is that meant to mimic like the sun? I don't know. Weird. I'm hoping to play more Morrowind to kind of like get an idea of how that is different. But I think I have a nostalgia for Oblivion, in that it has Skyrim is more pretty, certainly, and has more to do, but Oblivion has a kind of charm to it, and that charm is very much based on the fact that everyone is voiced by the same five people. Everybody in town.
Rats? They've got Fighters Guild people out killing rats? You're kidding, right?
Everyone in town has the same five, voice actors voicing them, and they all have one line where they say their name and they say who they are and what they do, and then maybe one other unique line, and it's like absolutely everybody is like that. It's just, I kind of find it hilarious. It's like that. But anyway, let's do something. Let's do a quest. Now, I think I did do the Mages Guild. So, of course, like every other Elder Scrolls game, there are various quests you can do. Guild-related quest lines are a major part of that. So I'm pretty sure I did this recommendation. Oh yeah, I have completed my task for Cyrodiil. Right, okay, so I have done the Anvil recommendation. So we'd have to go to another city to do my next quest, trying to advance my membership of the Mages Guild, which I've been trying to do. And you can see here in some of my details, I created my own class just to try and make it a bit more unique. The interesting thing about the way skills work in this game versus does it work that way in Oblivion? I don't know. Sorry, in Skyrim. I don't know. It definitely works that way in Morrowind, but basically you level up skills by using them. So if you don't ever use block, your block skill is never going to go up. Look, there's my blunt skill. It's barely increased, and that's because I've never used blunt weapons. Whereas alchemy, I've been deliberately trying to make as many potions as possible, make some money, and that has increased the alchemy skill, and I've managed to max out the speechcraft skill because I got really good at the speechcraft minigame, which is like this very silly minigame.
Please, go ahead.
Okay, well, let's go. Let's try and do. Let's just do this quest that it's wanting me to do, this Sirens Quest. So there is this gang who are basically harassing these men in this town in Anvil. So Melona told me that the men are usually at the Flowing Bowl. So we know what that is. That is outside the town. I think we need to go this way. There is a fast travel, but I basically try to avoid using the fast travel to be a bit more in-universe, as it were. That's my excuse. But it does make it makes it somewhat difficult when you have a quest where it's like, please go to, Leowyn, and it's like halfway across the map, and sometimes I will try to avoid it when possible. Oh, look at this person here. That's nice, isn't it? What are you doing?
Astia Inventius.
Hello.
Wife of the woodsman Pinnerus Inventius. Always out hunting. Anything to avoid doing a little work around the house.
Well, you're doing some painting, aren't you? What do you think of Anvil?
Well, if you don't mind scruffy sailors smelling like bilge, it's a lovely town. The men are all the same, drunk and shiftless.
Thanks. That's great. What about your
Hauls ropes faster, can run faster than anyone I've ever seen.
They can haul holes.
Of course,
they
he
can
can't
haul
often
ropes
walk
faster,
a straight
sure.
line.
No, we can't ask you about your painting. That's a
I'm
shame.
listening.
So here's this minigame. I can't really explain this minigame, except that it's nonsense, and it's basically a way of improving people's relationship with you. It doesn't appear in Skyrim. They got rid of this. So basically, let's have a look. So when the face does that, when it looks sad, she hates it. When she smiles, she likes it. So that's a really good one. Okay, that's the worst. Right, these are the two that are the good ones. So the way to do this is that one, that one, that one, that one. And we want that number in the centre to go up. So then we're going to do it again. That one, that
Not
one,
bad.
that one, that one.
Gracious,
We're up to 81.
how nice. It's just what I wanted.
I didn't want to bribe you. That's the first time I've ever bribed someone. That's a quick way of increasing their thing. That one, that one.
Gracious,
there we go.
what a
96.
hero.
Wow, she loves me. Well, no wonder. I spent 37 gold on
You're
it, so no
good.
wonder she likes me.
You too.
But some quests have, you have to get information out of people.
Greetings.
And that's a way. Oh, it's Maik. Let's talk to Maik. Maik's great.
Maik
Hey,
knows
Maik.
much, tells some.
Oh, Maik
Maik
the Liar
knows
is
many
in all
things
the
others
Elder
do
Scrolls
not.
games, and he's also in... I think he's in the Elder Scrolls Online, even.
Maik wishes he had execmate out of fishes to give
A
you.
what?
Sadly, he does not.
Oh, what? Say that again?
Maik wishes he had execmate out of fishes
A
to give
stick?
you.
That didn't sound like
Sadly, he
stick to
does
me.
not.
That was ridiculous. But some of these rumors from Maik reference the game in some way. That was a weird rumor. Okay, well, bye, Maik.
Wishes you well.
Where are we going? We're going to the Flowing Bowl. Here it is. So let's go. So I think we have to talk to... Oh, are they not in here? Let's talk to this guy. Mainlawn.
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Mainlawn.
Yes.
My twin's name is Canelawn.
Yes.
How to tell us apart? I'm in brown, he's in blue.
Okay.
Simple, really.
Nice. Also, you just get used to how crazy all the people's faces look. There's just something about it. Oh, we can't ask him about this attack. Is it at night we have to do this? So I should be able to make contact with the gang. I should speak to Gogan, as he may be able to add some more useful information.
Take care.
Oh, is Gogan in here?
Rano,
Hello.
I'm Anvil's advanced trainer in blade weapons.
No, that's not who I need to talk to. Well, let's talk to
I
him
worry
anyway.
sometimes I'll go soft here. Training mostly and living easy. So now and then, I go out along the coast on my own just to stay in shape.
Nice. Sounds good. What are the rumors?
Something about Arvina Thelis is a bit odd. I've heard she keeps strange things in her
People
basement.
keep mentioning her basement, but there's been no quest for it yet, so I don't know if it's just been to break
Bye.
in. There doesn't seem to be anyone
Good
else
to
here.
see you.
Hi, Herta.
You can say what you like, but I'm never going back
yeah.
to Kvatch.
This was the man I basically saw on the road.
I don't even know what a will-o'-the-wisp is, much less how to kill one. I think they're just swamp gas myself.
I think I've deliberately avoided going to
Good
Kvatch
day.
because that advances the main quest, but I did see that man and basically followed him all the way here. That's where we're supposed to go, wasn't it? Oh, we're supposed to speak to Gogan. That was it. Alright, well, let's go back in. So,
You've
yeah.
got quite the silver tongue.
Yes, I know. I've maxed out my speechcraft skill. Thank you. So yeah, I think Oblivion, what it does over Morrowind, which people dislike, is that it
Today's your lucky day,
it
so let's hear
simplified
it.
certain things, but it also, in my opinion, certainly did things a lot better. Like combat is way better, just for the tiny bit I've done in Oblivion. In Oblivion, you will literally throw your arm out to hit something, and if the dice decides, nope, you didn't hit them, you will have failed. Oh, great. He's locked himself in his house. Brilliant. All right, well, we'll have to advance time or come back another time. Let's just go out to a dungeon, I say. Let's just do something random. I have not been to Fort Strand yet, so let's go out there and have a look at it. Yeah, so, Morrowind,
Hello.
it still has the world. It definitely still has the quests. There are lots of interesting quests. And obviously graphically it's slightly worse, but it's not actually that much worse. I think Morrowind holds up graphically in a lot of ways, certainly the design-wise. I think the design of Cyrodiil is nice, but it's kind of a bit standard. It's just a very generic, like, high fantasy setting. Although, if we were to go closer to the Imperial City, you would actually see how this game, I think visually, certainly the sky, holds up really, really well. In time, you'll see that it basically loads in the grass and whatnot before me. I did extend the grass draw distance, but for some reason it's assaulted back to the normal one again. So, oh well. Yeah, I do like Oblivion's improved combat, and obviously they improved it again in Skyrim. That got better. But I think actually quest-wise, Oblivion is probably some of the best quests. They did a good variety. They made places where it felt interesting to explore them, even if there wasn't a particular reason to explore them. Like, I don't have a clue if a quest comes to Fort Strand or not, but we're going to go in and have a look. And then you'll get an idea of the combat. So, we can crouch and try and sneak. Let's see what weapons we got. We got our glass bow. We've got some arrows. Oh, did I sell all my silver arrows? Oh, that was a stupid idea. Now we've got barely any arrows. All right, well, we equip the elven arrows and hopefully we'll get some more. If not, we'll use the glass dagger. So I'm mainly trying to be kind of light armor, kind of stealthy, sneaky kind of character. Oh, there's a guy in there. Oh, okay, is that guy... That guy is no doubt a bandit. I bet that guy's a bandit. Right, let's do that, and let's put on a damage spell.
Damn, I've lost them.
Damn, I've lost them. Okay, that doesn't... Maybe he isn't a bandit.
Huh?
No, he isn't.
Damn rats. Always skirting around in the shadows,
100% a
making me jumpy.
Alright, well... Oh, he's not dead! Wait, he ran away? How dare you run away, sir? Okay, he's dead. I wonder what he lost. Alright, well, we got our arrow back. He is not carrying... Orcus Cuirass is pretty expensive, so it'd be good. So again, weight limit. You have to always think about your weight limit, and sometimes, I must confess, I will cheat, and if I'm full of stuff and I basically want to cart a load of stuff back, you can activate God mode in this game. There are, it's before achievement time, so it's like there is literally no penalty to activating God mode, and just haul all your stuff back. Another thing I quite like about the dungeons in this game is, although they're very samey, there are multiple types of dungeon. There is basically castle, and there is, cave and such and such. None of them feel particularly like just a dungeon designed for you. Some of them feel like places that you... Oh.
Who's there?
Did she see me? Did she see me? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? There's a chest. Let's get some gold. I don't think she did see me. Oh, she killed a rat. Or the rat activated the trap? Who knows?
Where are you?
Oh, she's going to come around the corner now, isn't she? Yep, there she is.
Showing your...
Okay.
Oh!
Oh, she's strong. She is very strong. Not strong enough! Oh, she's got an elven longsword. That's pretty good. What else she got? Take those. Dwarven greaves. I'm not going to be able to carry all this. Let's see. We'll try and not cheat for this. Okay, the elven longsword is better than my glass dagger, so we'll probably use that. Maybe we'll use a bit of the hand-to-hand combat to show what that looks like. Dwarven greaves. It's heavy armor, but it's just expensive, so it's worth selling. So a lot of the game is doing, you will talk to people in towns, and then you will go to various places like this, do quests, kill people, Ooh, it's like a well, a chest. Oh, here's this awful lockpicking minigame. So the lockpicking minigame got way better in Skyrim because they used the one from Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas and 4. The one here is just bad. It's just not a good minigame. So, okay, let's try it. You basically have to try and... No, you have to do that. And I can't really explain how you have to guess when the correct time is, apart from kind of timing. There we go. I think I'm slowly getting better at it, but it's really, compared to the one Fallout 4 one, which is just you move 2 pins around and then you know when you get to the sweet spot. It's not as good. Not as good at all. Wish he's dead. Yeah, and of course, Skyrim does improve on this in many, many ways. It looks better. The combat certainly is better. But there is something, I don't know, there's something lacking in Skyrim that I've always felt. It's just been, maybe that sense of magic. There was definitely a sense of magic in Oblivion, and certainly Morrowind, for the little bit I played, you feel that magic too, that Skyrim never really had. And I don't mean as in be able to cast magic, because you definitely can do that, and there's a lovely fireball spell. It was more about the world felt magical, and I only occasionally got that. What's that? Well, that would activate that, but seemingly I can't just activate it by pressing it. Well, we'll go around it. Yeah, I only occasionally felt magic in Skyrim. You felt the sense of wonder. And I think I remember feeling it. Is it Bleak Falls Barrow, the very first dungeon you go to, I think, on one of the first quests? Felt it there, but there were many other places where you thought you'd feel it more, and you didn't. And I think the actual town design in Skyrim is worse than in Oblivion. And something I've been surprised about in the tiny bit I've played of Morrowind is that a lot of the towns are just open to the world. I guess it was because the towns were smaller, and so they didn't need a separate loading zone. But here... Oh, must be the wind. Where is that person? Are they down? Is that him down there? Oh yeah, he's all the way down there. Alright, well, I could try and archer him from up here. Let's see if we can reach him. Got him. And he has no chance of getting... Oh god, what was that? Oh no, I've fallen! Ah, I'm gonna die! No, I didn't die. We need to heal. What the hell is going on? Let's heal. Let's get some potions. Alright, we're okay. Let's change to our sword, because clearly... Oh, you what? Shut up. We can't deal with this. What the hell is going on? Where's my sword? Stop attacking me with that lightning. There we go. So I think I do have it set on quite easy, so no wonder these guys are not much of a matchup, but I honestly just prefer that. I like the fun of it. So that was fun, coming down here. Was there anything worthwhile down here apart from what these people are carrying? That's really heavy. It's expensive though, so that's why I want it. Another glass dagger. That's worth it as well. What were they? She was holding a glass dagger but using a steel claymore. That was a weird choice. Oh, that's so heavy too. If I pick that up, I'll barely have weight for anything. All right, we won't pick it up. Was there anything else? Anything in this chest? A repair hammer. So there's repairing stuff. That was a thing they also got rid of in Skyrim. There is no item degradation, but here everything slowly will get more damaged. Just have to use the repair hammer to slowly repair it better, and of course as you do that your repair skill gets better, so then you can repair things quicker and better. I think they actually got rid of that in Fallout 4, didn't they? There was in Fallout 3 item degradation, but I think they got rid of it in 4. on earth are we now? Okay, we have not been here. Nope, we do not need any torches. Have we really not been here? This looks exactly the same. Let's do some healing magic too. So, of course, there are multiple types of magic, and they will all go up and then allow you to cast more powerful spells as well. Oh, we're on this other side of here. Right. Okay, well, that's fine then. We don't need to go back down there, because that was just what it was, I think. There was nothing else to... No, that's just a box. Okay, we'll go through to the other... Let's check the map. Go through to the other area of the fort. So you see this... The map is just like... It's not designed... Oh, okay, we haven't gone that way. Although that might be the way back. It's not designed like a dungeon with a clear, like, route through it. It's quite labyrinthine, and although that, you know, from a gameplay perspective, that can be a bit stupid, I quite like it from a world-building perspective. It doesn't feel like it's an area built purely for the player, as it were. Oh, okay, thank God we missed it. Although whoever designed this fort clearly, you know, did not do it on the bounds of, yeah, this is going to be a useful fort for people. Oh yeah, we hadn't gone down here, that's right. Alright, this is where there may be other enemies. Yes, there are. Right, we want to then... Should we get back to the sword thing again? Because this is the only way I've regularly...
Damn, I've lost them.
What? Oh, he keeps saying, damn, I've lost them, but I don't know what he means. There must be a quest here about losing things. Oh. What a scream! God. Ooh. Alright, he's dead. What about her? Oh, stop it. I think the AI also got better between Morrowind and Oblivion. I think in Morrowind... Oh, another glass bow. I have to wait to pick that up, thankfully. In Morrowind, they were very prone to just standing around and hitting you over and over again, whereas in this game they do actually try to move and adjust their aim and stuff like that, depending on where you're standing, and they'll sometimes change tactics. Like, although I have noticed that some of them, like if it's an archer, they will just try to archery you all the time unless you're too close, in which case then they'll, you know, they'll try to hit you with a dagger or something. Sorcery, that's nice. So there's some, yeah, stuff like cooking really doesn't exist in this game. Like fires are everywhere, but you can't cook on any of them. That is something they did put in Skyrim. There is still potion making, which is a bit tedious in that you have to collect these 4 different things, which increase the power of your spells: an alembic, a calcinator, porcelain, metal and porcel, mortar and pestle, and then a retort, and then you basically add ingredients and it will tell you if you can make a potion. So that one, no, I can't make a potion. How about some bone meal? Nope, can't make a potion. How about some monk's hood? Nope, not doing well here. I think I made a lot of my most obvious potions already. Maybe we cannot make any at all. I don't want to use the Nern route because I'm needing to send that. There's a guy who wants it in Skingrad, so I'm going to take it to him. Nope. All right. Well, I can't do it. But you would add multiple ingredients there, and then obviously the effects come out, and then you would finish. You know, it just puts it in your inventory basically. Let's have a look in here then. Let's change back to the. Nope. We're going to change our auto thing. So that is something I don't think I used this ever in the first one, but you can basically set hotkeys on weapons. So we want a glass bow for our second one. Either of those glass bows, doesn't matter which. We'll just swap back to the Elven Longsword. Okay, there are some rats down here. Nice. And there's also a mud crab. Horrible creatures. Nothing else, seemingly. Just some boxes. Oh, that's fine. Oh, it's another one of these. The auto attempt doesn't work well, but when your skill level is too low, like mine, it just won't work ever, so... Oh, come on. No. I really can't explain how this works. I just... It's just frustrating. It's like, I think it's something to do with how slow the thing falls. When it falls slowly, you can solidify at the top. When it falls fast, you can't. But I really have not learned that very well. Yeah, I think also these caves, you know, they're not bad. you know, really, considering this is a game from 2006, it still looks pretty good. And actually, the textures on that sword, this is all, the only things I've installed mod-wise are the unofficial patch to just fix a load of things. Apart from that, this is just completely vanilla. And I know you can do a load of patching, but I tried to do some patching to improve the graphics, and okay, that's to the Great Dome. To improve the graphics, and it just didn't work. All the characters basically were see-through, unfortunately, so that wasn't good. I am interested to see, you know, what they do eventually with the Elder Scrolls 6. I'm sure it is still at least 3 to 4 years away. I do not think we are going to see the Elder Scrolls 6 anytime soon, especially with, you know, Bethesda has just been acquired by Microsoft, so that's going to change a lot of stuff, I imagine. And I think they've got Starfield is coming before anything else, and so that is going to be interesting to see what that is. But given Oblivion, you know, given Bethesda's recent track record with Fallout 76, and then of course Fallout 4 before that being a bit problematic. Okay, that's going to unlock that. So if we are quick, we should be able to avoid it.
Where are
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! The bridge collapsed. Great, that was perfect. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Okay, well now we can't get up there. I can hear a load of marauders somewhere.
Damn, I've lost them.
Let's just use our sword this time. We won't bother to. We'll just try and creep up on them to increase our sneak, but if we don't find them, then it doesn't matter. There she is. Right, let's see if we can sneak.
Hello, who's there?
Hello, who's there?
Hey, I'd better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things I
Oh,
am.
that guy's looking right at me, so that's not going to work. All right.
Yeah.
Laugh? Contemptible? Who are you? I'm being cursed constantly. Oh well, you weren't that contemptible, mate. Oh god. Stop it! Let's use a fireball on.
Take that!
Well, you take that. They had good... Oh my god, they've got ebony armor. Oh, well, I'm not going to be able to... I need to take all that, but I'm going to have to cheat, because seriously, that is like really good armor that they're carrying. Yeah, let's just cheat then. I'll show you how the cheating works. So now you're over encumbered. You literally cannot move if you are over encumbered. So here is how you cheat. You open the thing. You type TGM. That enables God mode. You close it, and then you can pick up as much as you want, which is good because I want all this. And I think the first time I played this game, I probably cheated my way through the whole thing. Rock Shatter. Ooh, I've come across an unusual mace named Rock Shatter on the body of a Nord. The mace has a worn inscription reading... Oh, interesting. Okay, so I've started a quest without realizing it here by killing this man. That's just the way it goes sometimes.
Where'd you
there's
go?
another guy here.
Come out where I can see you. Ha!
That was another thing they changed between Morrowind and Oblivion.
Take me
Blocking
down.
in Morrowind, blocking is automatic. It just
Am I
happens if you have a
supposed to be
shield.
impressed?
In this one, is an automatic thing. And
Am I
they made
supposed
blocking
to be
better in
impressed?
Skyrim by allowing you to do shield
Die!
bash. In this one, you only have the chance of doing a shield bash if you unlock a certain... I think it's like a certain ability, or it's either your proficiency with shield, with block goes up. What have you got? Another Dwarven Cuirass. Let's pick up that sword. Dwarven Longsword. Nice. Oh, another one of these. Alright, let's try it. This is going to be really bad, but we'll burn through all my picklocks. All my picklocks? All my lockpicks? Okay. Oh, no. Now I've done that. No. Okay. Alright. No. Please don't do this. Oh, I'm going to be here literally forever trying this, and I just... No. Okay. Okay, one more. No. Right. Yeah, I might give up on this in a second. One more. One more. That was the one. I should have done that one. Okay, there we go, thank God. And there was only 51 gold in there. Great, okay. Well, that was definitely worth it. Let's repair the remaining things I've got. That's the good thing about God mode, is that it won't damage anything anymore, but the stuff that's already damaged needs repairing. So let's repair those. Yeah, we'll repair those as well. Oh, interesting. It does still break. Oh, okay, they're magical items, so I can't repair them. It does still break repair hammers even when repairing, but things won't now get damaged now they've got God Node enabled. Let's go up here, see if there's anything up here. Nothing up here. Yeah, so, you know, I think depending on how... Let's try and activate that. Come on. Is that not... Why is that not activating? I'll walk this way. Well... yeah, depending on how Starfield goes, I think that will depend on how the Elder Scrolls 6 goes. And I do hope Bethesda pivot back towards how they used to make games, because Fallout 4 was a good game, but it had a lot of problems with it. And I think I described that in my Fallout 4 video, how many years that was ago now, probably 5 or something. And Oblivion and Skyrim are generally better games than that. Oh, where? Oh!
All before me, Breton.
Thanks. Stop it! There we go. Yeah, they were generally better games, and I think the Skyrim was the last game where... Might as well pick it up. Might as well go take it back and sell it. It was the last game where they made a game which has this same you know, atmosphere and you know, a bit just appeal, essentially. And I think Fallout 4, it had some atmosphere, but it felt very mechanical in many ways. And you know, Fallout 76, of course, that was a complete disaster on launch, and you know, it's been struggling ever since. I think it's certainly got better. I haven't played it myself, but it certainly sounds like it's got better. But I think with Starfield, Bethesda need to know that they need to make a game which is going to, you know, just one, it has to work flawlessly. I think they can't release buggy games anymore. There is no excuse for that. And then two, it needs to have enough. It needs to have a story and characters that are interesting to talk to, and you know, a world which is interesting. And given Starfield presumably takes place in space, I think that's going to be a difficult thing to do, given all of their previous games. You know, you've either had post-apocalypse or you've had fantasy, and space is something very different in that regard. I think that's everything here. Yeah, that is the entire... We've searched everything. Yep, that's everything. So I think it was just to come to that second bit and get that sword. So we'll go outside, go back to town, sell a few things, and then call it a day. So that's something with these old ones, is that you literally have to then manually walk out. There's the exit, so we've gone the wrong way. A lot of dungeons, or almost all the dungeons in Skyrim, have a quick exit, so like you get to the end and then you have a quick way back. In these you have to literally normally walk your way back through them, which is useful if you missed a chest, for example. So I definitely recommend playing Oblivion if you haven't played it before. Certainly, it's dirt cheap most of the time, and I would imagine it would go on sale again. It has a lot going for it. I still think it is damn pretty. Just look. I think the sky really holds up. Certain textures, and a lot of textures, in fact, don't look good, and the characters never look good. In fact, I would say. But I think the world generally has a nice atmosphere to it. The main quest, I will say one thing. When you activate the main quest, and this is one reason why I haven't done it, a load of Oblivion gates will open all around the world. And they will basically, it will change the world quite a lot. A load of enemies basically start flooding in, and they can actually kill other people. They can kill quest members, in fact, sometimes if they're not flagged as essential.
It's you. Hi.
How dare you? That was rude. We can't sell anything. It's day. It's not day. I should say it's night. We'll have to wait, presumably. Yeah. Yeah. So I would, if you want to avoid that, I would say avoid the main quest until you are ready, or rush through the main quest and without doing anything else, and then come and do everything at the end, because merging the two is not great. And the one thing I haven't even shown at all is, of course, the expansions. So Oblivion got one kind of mid-sized expansion and then one huge one. So it got the Knights of the Nine, which is an interesting kind of quest line about crusaders and like the end of the world, etc. And they've got a big one which is the Shivering Isles, which adds a whole new island, a bit like Skyrim's Skyrim's Dragonborn did, with it. It's added Solstheim, which was of course in Morrowind as well. So it's all cyclical. We're just gonna wait and then be able to go into this house to sell all my stuff. I think let's wait 8 hours. Hopefully they will be open then. But it still holds up. I think it's, you just have to take the rust of this move, except the voice acting is sometimes going to be very similar between characters. I think some of it's actually really good. The people, the 5 of them, put in a really good job on documenting these hundreds of people. Hello.
Well met.
Well met. Let's talk to you.
I offer the finest goods and load.
Yep, the prices are fine. So you can haggle with people as well to try and sell at a better price. I'm just going to stick at that price because I think that's as good as it goes. Right, we want to sell one of these bows and both of the glass daggers.
You got a great deal.
And that, yep, sell that. What's that? We don't want that. Nope. Dwarven longsword versus elven longsword. I think the elven one's better, so we'll sell the dwarven one. We can sell all of this armor. Maybe I won't sell the ebony.
That's a good deal.
Because he doesn't actually have enough gold to buy the ebony correctly, I think. Or maybe he does. We'll sell one set of the boots. Sell one set of the greaves. And both of those ones.
A good price.
So this is how,
for a good customer.
You need if you buy houses, for example, you need a lot of money to be able to get the upgrades for houses. So that's one good way of, if you sell all the stuff you're carrying, if you activate God mode, it's a good way of making money very quickly. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Has that taken my weight?
A pleasure to serve you.
Has that taken my weight under 350 now, or not? Yes, it has. Brilliant. So then we can disable God mode. There we go. When we're back, and we'll quickly pop back to show you just a view of the Imperial City, just to end it. So where's a good view of the Imperial City? I think there's a good view from Bleaker's. Yeah, Bleaker's Way's got a great view. It's up in the hills. Here we are. Oh, it's overcast. Great. Well, that's nice, isn't it? There's my horse, or Prior Mabrel's paint horse that I basically stole from him. I wonder if we'll be able to see the Imperial City. Oh yeah, we can. Good. So it's over there. Where it is looking very, very overcast. Maybe it will rain soon. There you go. So yeah, just look at that. That still looks amazing. I still think, in 15 years, graphics have improved, but they haven't improved that much, and you can add all the effects and everything you want, but if you've got a good aesthetic going and if you've got a good world design going, it can still stand up and take you into that place just as well as ever before. So yeah, that is the Elder Scrolls 4 Skyrim. Sorry, the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. 5 is Skyrim. And, I don't even remember if I've done a Skyrim video. If I haven't, I may do at some point, but, knowing me, it will be another 5 years before I do it. The 15th anniversary of Skyrim, whenever that's going to be. No, it'll be 10 years, actually. This year is 10 years of Skyrim. God, just everyone is getting old, aren't they? But yeah, I will leave you then with the beautiful look of the ATV clock. It's just coming up for 10:15, so, if you're thinking about going to bed, wrap up warm, stay nice and safe, and yeah, I will see you sometime next time when we slice into something else. Until then, goodbye for now.